for. Another day is almost here. Until the day at least you will say it's like the end of time. When I know it come to me, I do believe it can be real. Until the day at least you will say it's like the end. Hey, no, it could be so true, and it could be so full, but to everyone they want to say that they could be a superhero, be another woman, be a powerful man, anything they want to play.
Hello, everyone. This is your host of Vamo Radio, Vanessa Morgan, bringing you the top entertainment, talented indie artists, and celebrity interviews. I'm here today with the very talented celebrity chef, Chef Ryan Rondeno. Hey, Ryan, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Awesome. Thank you so much for being with us. Now, you guys, Ryan is actually a true master at his trade, and he actually has so much experience. And also, he does really, really well in the restaurant industry with elegant dishes and his bold flavors and everything. So, Ryan, let me ask you, when you were a kid, what was your first meal that you ever tasted that, stirred your inner chef, so to say?
Well, I can say, being from New Orleans, seafood was very prevalent. But I would have to say gumbo was my first meal that really got the wheels turning about food, about flavors, and about textures. So I would have to say gumbo, hands down, was my first meal that I tasted that really stirred my inner chef.
Really? Oh, wow. That is awesome. Why gumbo?
Because, it was something that was cooked all the time in my family. My grandfather, he cooked all the time. So there was always a pot of gumbo he was cooking. So just to get you to get those flavors, whether it was chicken and sausage or most commonly it was seafood. So trying to really understand his style of cooking, his style of his path to really maintain flavor was always intriguing to me at a young age.
Wow. Really? That's amazing. I'm allergic to seafood.
Really? Wow.
I'm allergic. It was crazy, growing up. I used to love lobster until I realized my tongue started swelling up. But my story not as much as appealing as yours, so we're gonna keep it at that.
You can have chicken sausage. You can have different varieties of gumbo, such as duck or rabbit. So there's always a different variety that you can try if it's not seafood.
Right. True. That is true. So Ryan, what do you think is the greatest misconception about Nola cuisine?
I would say that we fry everything.
Really?
Everything is not fried. that is the one. I guess living in different states, and people that know me, that I'm from Louisiana, and they visit New Orleans. They say everybody fries everything, and that's just not true. We're both on flavor, just really impacting bold flavor, and utilizing the ingredients that we have on hand.
Awesome! Wow. So, if I can ask you, are there certain certain ingredients that you use for different kind of foods, or it's like a basic 3 or 4 flavors that you use every time?
No, it's certain ingredients. I guess I would say it depends on the dish I'm cooking, but if it's crawfish, seafood is definitely one. Crawfish, shrimp, crab. You may find andouille sausage in my pantry.
Ooh.
You'll find black truffles in my pantry.
Wow.
What else? Homemade stocks. Things I have to have to really impact flavor for food. So these are some things that I love to cook with.
Wow, that is amazing. I know I don't have any of those in my pantry, but they sound really like exotic kind of, I usually have like seasoned salt, maybe some pepper, maybe. Spice up a little chili, but...
Too,
Right. So, Ryan, tell me, has there ever been any kind of place that you traveled that had, a very profound impact on you?
I would say Spain.
Spain. Ooh, wow.
Spain. I had a chance to visit throughout Spain and just tasting the flavors of food. You know, the way they put things together, the way they put paella together. Had a profound impact. It helped me really tie parts of that cuisine to Creole cuisine because, you know, Creole cuisine's partly Spanish also. So I was able to taste, you know, some of their market, some foods from their markets and really see the process that they go through to really create great Spanish food, tapas, paellas, just to name a few.
Right.
So, Spain has been profound on me, and I want to go back. So.
Awesome. Would you say that would be your number one place, would be Spain? The number one place that had an impact on you?
As of right now, yes. I mean, even though I love Italy, I love France, the Spanish cuisine is number one right now.
Wow. That is awesome. So, Ryan, tell me, I know you've had to work with so many other chefs in your life, you know, in the time that you've been a cook and the time that you've been, you know, working on your craft, you know, with cooking. So has there any top 3 chefs of today that you would cook with and why?
Top 3 chefs that I've always looked up to, Mark Forgione in New York. I guess Grant Achatz in Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Hey, I know him.
You know him.
Oh, yeah. In my hometown.
Hey, you know, Chicago's a great place for food. So,
yeah.
That'll be a unique experience, you know, just on the molecular side. And I would say, I mean, even though I've cooked with Emerald, I had that chance. I would say Donald Link from New Orleans.
Really?
You know, so his unique approach to Creole cuisine is impactful. But that's his street. So there's so many more. But I mean, those 3 I would love to work with.
Man, that is amazing. Well, those are good 3 selections right there. So you guys, look, if y'all know those chefs, if y'all know any of them, let me know right now so I can hook up Ryan up with them real quick, okay? Just let me know, okay? Just holler at me, all right?
Yeah, please holler at us.
Yeah, just holler. You know the number, 224-409-7089. Y'all know to call in. So, Ryan, tell me, if someone were to give you $2,500 just right now to go out and just, you know, explore and buy any kind of ingredient that you desire to buy for a really intimate dinner, what would you go and get?
I think to start, I would get uni or sea urchin to start. You know, I love the beautiful flavor that it gives, fresh sea life from the ocean. A5 Wagyu beef, you gotta have that. That's standard. I love duck. Some great spot prawns and barber prawns.
Right.
So those are a few things I would do to really set the tone for a great 4 or 5 course dinner. And also, you know, other things like, you know, caviar would be included. So some high ingredients, you know, just to really play on sweet, salty, some bitterness, some earthiness. So, and even, you know, just kind of twist up the dessert, use foie gras for dessert. So these are some flavors that I would use with $2,500. Right.
Wow. So what kind of like cuisines would you kind of make with those? Like, would that be like, you said the duck, so that'd be like the main course, like a duck meal?
No, actually, the Wagyu beef would be the main course.
Wow. Oh,
yeah. So I mean, it depends on the time of year. I do this duck confit salad with ricotta and pickled peaches. So I mean, that I could play on a nice small bite, but definitely, the Wagyu, of course, is the star of the show.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. It's like a 5-star meal, like someone you would go downtown, to a fancy restaurant and pay about $1,000 for a plate. So that is, wow, that is awesome. I like the way your mind works. It's very creative. You're not just like, all right, some fried chicken and, maybe throw some seasoned salt on. It's very, it's very elegant.
Seasoned salt. So, I think you want to be unique. You want to be boldful and be at the same time playful with your dishes.
Right.
Plus, my style is to really give people an experience rather than just a meal. So you leave happy. You leave remembering this meal. So that's what I bring to the table.
Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Now, Ryan, you also have what I want to call it, an impression collection of cookbooks in your private collection. So are there any that you refer like on a regular basis?
Yes, there are. There are a handful that I refer to. There's a country cooking in France when I just want some good comfort French food. Mm-hmm. There's my Italian selection. Bottega is a great one. Straight out of Napa, California. Andrew Carminelli is another chef. Mark Forgione is another chef. Eric Prepare out of New York. Mark Forgione, like we mentioned earlier, out of New York also. Even some Southern books, Don Link, Emerald. So there's a handful that I love to refer to.
Wow, that is amazing. So with those cookbooks, are those ones that you usually kind of help, guide your creativity when you're making a meal for a certain somebody or just in a certain occasion?
Yes. I mean, these are some chefs I pull some inspiration from.
That's from good.
Also, using other outlets such as documentaries, Netflix, reading magazines, or just, even going out to eat. So,
awesome.
like, pull from everywhere.
Oh, that's amazing. So, Ryan, tell me, what are the top, 5 must-have ingredients that you utilize almost on, an everyday basis?
That's a good question. Crawfish is one.
Really? Crawfish. Wow.
Yeah, crawfish. I had a chance to compete, and we made this crawfish and black truffle salad with this arugula hollandaise. So that was a star hit. Andouille is one. Andouille is another one because I'm always doing something with andouille, whether it's making a pasta, making a gumbo, or making some sort of hash. Kind of use that for that.
Right. Wait, let me stop you right there. Now, what is that? You call it a gooey? What kind of ingredient is that?
Andouille sausage.
Oh, it's like a sausage. Oh, it sounds great. Ooh. Wow.
Andouille.
Okay, go ahead.
Butter.
Butter.
Who doesn't love butter?
I love butter. I put butter on everything.
Everything. I mean, it's so versatile.
Yeah,
so
that's
versatile.
True.
I think the last thing, besides, some savory dishes, we make brown butter ice cream. So it's versatile in so many ways. I think on the savory side, I love duck. Whether it's duck breast or duck legs, it's always a hand in my kitchen.
Okay.
And and my line of rubs, gotta have that.
Wow.
So.
Man, that is amazing. That is really, again, with the creativity, it's like your mind, it kind of you don't have a set like a set, what I want to call it, it's like set certain ingredients or items that you use all the time. You know, yours is it's different, and they all have different flavors. That's what really unique to me about it is that, you know, it's not like one tastes like the other and one tastes like this, and they all pretty much have, you know, near the same flavors, or some of them have the same, you know, juices when they're combined. You know, it's like even if you use all 5 of those ingredients together, it'll give it a completely different taste, especially all the juices mixed together. That is beautiful. I love that. I love the creativity, you know, and the way you think, like, you know, the duck, and then you say the sausage and everything. It's not all one white meat, one red meat. It's different. I love it. The variety is really delicious. It sounds amazing.
Wow. Oh, thank you. I mean, who does white meat or red meat?
Right. The vegetarians, I guess. So, Ryan, tell me, what inspires you? Did someone inspires you? If it is just something that inspires you to keep cooking, to keep working on your goal, and you being like one of the best chefs there is, which to me you already are from what I'm hearing. So, but, you know, tell me what inspires you.
I mean, I guess I think so many things inspire me now. I think the ability to see what other chef friends are doing is a huge inspiration. Even chefs that I don't know, you ever look at their social media and see the dishes that they're putting out, the ingredients that they're utilizing, and that really pushes you to be a better chef, to, you know, want to get a hand on those ingredients as well, and, you know, see what I can create with that.
Right.
So, you know, I guess inadvertently it's a unique collaboration.
Yeah.
So, you know, also just constantly reading books, constantly seeing different foods in the world are always an inspiration.
That is amazing. And also tell me, what is your guilty pleasure? Tell me about that.
Pleasure?
Your guilty pleasure.
Ice cream.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, my gosh. In my heart, I was hoping for the ice cream.
I have troubles with ice cream.
Really?
You know, yeah, I mean, it's just something I always loved. Always loved as a kid. You know, being from the South, Bluebell was a start. You know, so now I make my own.
Oh, you make your own ice cream?
Make my own ice cream, and there's so many unique flavors that you know you can come up with to try. You know, so strawberries a favorite, white chocolate's a favorite, and, you know, always keep something new, something different on hand.
Wow. So tell me, what would be your favorite ingredient that you've used in your own ice cream?
I think the most flavorful and unique ingredient was we did a pop-up dinner, and we had this dessert with brie cheese.
Really?
So we made brie cheese ice cream.
Wow.
With our white chocolate and our roasted peaches, and we made a praline to go with that.
Oh,
so that was the most unique and flavorful that I love. But, you know, when I'm at home, just, you know, cooking for myself or making ice cream for myself, it's you know, just keep it simple. Maybe white chocolate, strawberry, vanilla.
The classics.
You know, just the classics. You know, just something to really tide me over.
Right. So, Ryan, you also recently launched your own line of rubs and spices. So tell me, how did that, you know, come about, and how did it come together? And what would you have wanted everyone to know about them?
I think, you know, I've always wanted my own product, my own line of rubs and seasonings. So, you know, I just began to, you know, play around with different flavors in my kitchen and see what I came up with. And that's how the Creole came about, the Ancho Chili Barbecue, and the citrus herb. So I began the testimony events and, you know, get the reaction of clients, and everybody loved them. So next, you had to get it ready for mass production. So I brought it to a company and brought them a formula, and, you know, they changed it for mass production, and, you know, the rest is history.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Now we're getting ready to embark on 3 new flavors.
Really?
Yes, 3 new flavors coming out soon. It's a smoked coffee, got a Caribbean jerk, and I made my own gumbo rub.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Where can I get them?
So,
Like, where can we find them?
You can find them. Well, the first 3, the Creole, the citrus, and the barbecue, you can find on my website at RondenoCulinaryDesigns.com, or you can find them on purchasing them on my website. You're able to get a free 30 recipe ebook that goes along with it. So these recipes are very super simple. They're just surrounding the rubs, how to use it, what flavors to get out of it, and make it easier for your kitchen. So they're non-GMO, they're gluten-free, no preservatives. So these are some unique attributes about the spices.
Right. Wow. That is awesome. And that is actually perfect. It's right in time for the holidays. So why not? You guys.
Why not?
Right.
Make a great holiday gift.
Exactly.
For family, for friends.
Try something new. Add some new spices that you never tasted before. And hey, let's see how it rolls. Let's just see how it goes. I mean, why not? It's something different. We can all use something different than our usual ham or whatever you eat for Christmas.
Exactly. You can spice it up in your kitchen.
Right. There you go. Be your own chef for the day.
Exactly.
So, Ryan, sorry, go ahead.
I think my goal in mind in creating the rubs was to really give people the sense of some flavor profiles that I have in my kitchen. So you're able to taste how I cook. So you can, utilize that for your repertoire, your creativity, and, create magic for yourself.
Oh, wow. That is very nice. Have a little sample what you have. It's kind of like giving them a hand for, like, there you go. That's what you need to add next. I like that. Wow. That's awesome. So, Ryan, tell me, with all the experience that you've had with your days of, becoming who you are now, becoming the chef you are, the experience you've had from growing up, tasting different foods and like, oh, I should add this in, I should add that in, and, constantly being more creative and, expanding yourself. Tell me, what has been the best advice that you've been given as a chef?
The best advice I've been given as a chef is to never stop learning. Always try something new, always get something new, and just keep the head down and cook. that's the best lesson. So because food's always changing, so you always have to really stay on top of your game to really learn and experience what the culinary industry is all about. So I would tell any young chef to try new recipes, research, read, go out, eat out, see what other chefs are doing, experience their flavor profile. So just learn, just keep learning, never stop.
Oh, wow. Okay. And Ryan, tell me, actually, if you could map out your own ideal path for yourself as a chef, tell me, what would that kind of look like for you?
I think the path that I'm headed down now. I've always wanted to create my own product. We're doing that. We're doing events all around town. That's being done. I think what's next in the future will be a restaurant. Maybe something Creole inspired. One high end, one casual. So you're able to give people the best of both worlds.
Right.
Plus they can see the versatility of Creole cuisine.
Wow.
So that's the path that I feel like I'm headed towards. So and in the end, create a cookbook, pots, pans, a huge amount of products to really, cook with in your home. So.
Wow. Oh, that's really nice. Kind of like what do you want to call her? I would call it, is it Betty Crocker? Is that the one who has all the pots and pans? I forgot the really famous name for it.
I guess there's a great amount of chefs that have their own pots and pans.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. Wow, that would be really cool. That's a really cool goal to have, to set yourself up. 'Cause that's like when that happens, it's like you're everywhere. That is amazing. To always be in someone's home, to know that you're giving them a helping hand, with their cooking.
Yeah, that's the goal. We want to be everywhere, so people know who or what the brand is all about, so that's the goal for the near future.
Oh man, that is awesome. So Ryan, I know that you've cooked with every ingredient that ever existed. So tell me, if there is one, is there an ingredient that you have never used that you're really eager to kind of get your hands on?
That's a good question. That's a good question. So many things are changing. So many ingredients that you may not see. Whether it doesn't have to be food, it can be a pantry ingredient. I love vinegars. I love different types of vinegars. We experience of shoyu. That's a good question. I don't know if I'm stumped on that question, but
man, because I think you use almost every ingredient that I've ever heard of. So, you don't use the basic thyme, you use duck. And
but I mean, lately I would love to get my hand on some pink rose apples.
Really?
Those are in season right now. So you open it up, all you see is a beautiful rosé color of apple.
Wow.
Very flavorful, very unique. So that's when I would want to get my hands on as of right now.
Is it because of the holiday season? Is that something that you're looking for, like a meal that you're cooking?
Yes. Yes. I mean, I try to keep it seasonal.
Right.
Right. With whatever I'm doing, ingredients, flavors. So that's in season right now. We've done a lot with mushrooms, beef, oils, vinegars. So it's been a lot. I think that's one of the beautiful things about living in California with the variety of produce. You're able to experience a lot and see a lot.
Yeah, definitely. A lot grows there too, so you kind of got everything. That's awesome. So Ryan,
I think,
go ahead.
Yes. No, I was saying that's when I would want to get my hands on.
Awesome. So Ryan, tell me, what motivates you to continue? Sometimes, of course, we all have our ups and down days, and the days that we feel like, I really can't get it. I just can't, I can't really handle the pressure, and you almost want to give up. What kind of things kind of motivate you to keep going, to continue cooking and continue your craft?
I would say, I mean, in that sense, I would say, family, so, I lost my dad in 2009. He was a big supporter, and, he always, pushed me to really get to that level.
Right.
And, so I think I owe him that due respect to really keep pushing, to really get to the next level. So, plus, before he left, he was I'm going to share the story with you. He was a mailman, and, he had the honor they named the post office after him. So that's, to me, I felt like that was subliminal to really step your game up.
Right.
So, and that's one of the biggest. That's what really motivates me to really keep pushing. Don't stop. Plus, you have a circle that really pushes you to really keep going. Don't give up. So, those are some things that really motivate me to keep going.
Wow, that is amazing. Again, I'm really sorry about your death in your family, and I'm really glad that you actually have that willpower to keep going. That is inspiring. That's really inspiring. It's truly inspiring. And you feel that not to just give up and not to just, especially this is your dream now. This isn't just something, even it might be a hobby or it started out as a hobby. This is something that you want goals for, something that you want to continue. And it's a beautiful thing. And I'm really glad that you're not giving up because you sound amazing at it. You sound amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I mean that.
Well, you always have to have a positive outlook on everything, even though when it seems like it may not be in your cards as of right now, but you just keep going, no matter what you do. But for myself, that's what keeps me motivated.
That is beautiful. Now, Ryan, tell me something that no one knows about you.
I'm a sports junkie.
Really? Really? Oh, Ryan. How so?
Just grew up on sports. Always loved sports, especially college basketball.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Would you ever trade in the spoon for basketball?
No.
No.
I think that life is gone.
I heard that. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I would never guessed. But that's awesome. You like sports like it's just basketball or to like all different sports?
Basketball, football, baseball. These are some things that I do love.
That is awesome.
Just because it just to get away from cooking for a minute, just love the fast pace of it, the action. So especially college, especially March Madness. That's my favorite time of year, March. So it's nonstop.
Right. Awesome. So Ryan, tell me, what do you love about New Orleans? Because you must love it a lot. You always talk about New Orleans. You don't talk about Chicago, but it's cool. It's cool. Just tell me what you like about New Orleans.
Hey, we can talk about Chicago.
No. No, tell me about New Orleans. Forget Chicago. Tell me about New Orleans.
New Orleans is home.
Right.
Even though I lived in other cities, home will always be home. The food, the people, the music. There's nothing like it. If you don't hear it from me, you hear it from somebody else. You always hear people say there's no place like New Orleans.
Yeah.
So it's nothing like Southern hospitality.
Right.
That you have a hard time finding in different places. So that's one of the things I do love about New Orleans.
Wow. That is beautiful.
But Chicago is great too.
Well, is New Orleans, is it like kind of a little more slower pace? I know Chicago is almost like New York, like really upbeat. But New Orleans kind of like relaxing and smooth and slowed down a little bit?
It is.
Wow.
They call it the Big Easy,
Wow.
Everybody has their own groove. Everybody's, always in their own world. But always the ability to come together and show, true friendship and camaraderie. So that's what I love about it.
Oh, that's beautiful. It sounds really relaxing there.
It's very relaxing.
Awesome.
not as fast paced as Chicago and LA, New York.
Yeah, Chicago's another story. But
I love those cities.
Right.
I had a chance to spend some time in Chicago around August, a couple months ago. So
Wow.
I was on the West Loop with the Culinary Fight Club out there, should I say, and just competing.
Wow.
So, and had a chance to see the city, experience it, eat out some places.
Right.
And it's the ball. So I always said I'll be back.
Oh, awesome. We can't wait for you to come back, Ryan. We need one of you over here. So We'll wait for you to open up your restaurant over here. Maybe I can go downtown, just, grab me a quick bite, real quick before work. Sounds good to me.
Oh, yeah. I think in the future there could be some stuff in Chicago, maybe some collaborations with other chefs in the future. Something that's been talked about for next year, but hasn't been set in stone yet. But I know I'll be back in Chicago real soon.
Oh, lovely.
Just not during the winter time.
No, not during the winter. No, don't come down here. Not in the winter. Say where it's warm while you can.
Right, exactly.
Ryan, now tell me, where can we find out more information about you, like on social media or any website that you have where we can, find out where you cook at or any kind of ingredients and everything that we can buy?
Yes, you can find me on my website is RondenoCulinaryDesigns.com, or my Instagram is at NolaChef212. My Twitter handle is at Chef Ryan Rondeno, and you can also find me on Facebook at Rondeno Spice Collection or Rondeno Culinary Designs.
Oh, that is awesome. You guys, you have just heard it from Ryan Rondeno. He's an amazing chef, you guys, and you got to check out some of his great work. He's cooked with many different celebrities, I believe. He's cooked for Will Smith and others as well. And you guys, you just got to check it out. He's got so many great things coming up for you, so make sure you stay tuned. And you can also listen to this interview by visiting vamo-radio.com anytime you like, or you can contact me at postproductions@gmail.com for more information. Thanks so much, Ryan. I love having you on this interview. Thank you so much for joining me.
Cheddar, what you're looking for. Another day is almost here. Until the day at least you will say it's like the end of time when I know it come to me.